Welcome back to the weekly recap. I'm Matt Wacker. Missouri is one step closer to becoming a right-to-work state. Representatives passed House Bill 91 on January 19th, sending the legislation to the Senate for debate. The measure is expected to find support there, although the Senate version includes a grandfather clause protecting labor contracts negotiated before the law takes effect. We spoke with Senator Dan Brown, who's carrying the bill in the Senate.
What does freedom to work, as you call it, do for Missouri? If we get that passed, what is the advantage to workers and to business?
Right. This past week, state of Kentucky passed right to work, and they were the 27th state out of our 50 states. 25 years ago, being not right to work, a freedom to work, would have brought us possibly Nissan, Toyota plant, BMW plant, and the Kia plant. And those all went to southern states that were right to work: Tennessee, Georgia, Mississippi. So right to work may not give us a leg up that it would have 25 years ago, but in my and a lot of people's opinion, it's a matter of survival for Missouri. We're losing population because people are going to right to work states to work and get a job. We have cut down a lot of big business that would move to Missouri for that one simple reason. And it's time it be fixed after 70 years of forced unionism.
If passed, the new laws are expected to meet legal challenges. The Missouri AFL-CIO has already filed a petition to put a constitutional amendment on the ballot in 2018 that would allow voters to reverse effects of right-to-work legislation. Leanne Mentink spoke with Shane Anselm of Carpenters Local Union number 2298 in an earlier interview.
Shane, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the right to work issue in Missouri. You yourself have been a member of the local union for some 20 years, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. I've been a member of this local since October of '95, so it's right at 21 years now, right at 20 years now, yes.
That's amazing. What does that mean for your profession as a carpenter and also to you personally?
Well, as a carpenter, it undermines what we've worked to do and establish good pension, good training, good health care for our membership. Not only as a member of a local union, it also affects wages of all workers across the state, and it's been proven to do so by somewhere in the neighborhood of 3.5%. So I don't think it's a good policy for any Missourian, whether they're in a union or not, and I just don't think it's wise in taking policies like that to move the state forward.
If it passes, Missouri will become the 28th right-to-work state. The mother of a Sedalia Smith Cotton basketball player posted details of alleged racial harassment on Facebook from an incident occurring in Lebanon on January 20th. The bus from Sedalia had stopped at McDonald's on Jefferson to eat after the game. Upon leaving, players were apparently subjected to racial slurs and threatened, with coaches ushering them back to the bus. Mayor Josh Ray had this to say during a council meeting on Monday night.
It doesn't define this town, but I think you have a group of people up here that are willing to address that it does exist. I want to apologize to anyone affected, not just over the weekend, but through their entire lives that have been in and around this community and have experienced anything like that. That should not be something that people from out of our town come in and experience. Our motto, we're friendly people, friendly place, and we need to hold people accountable that don't follow that.
Rolla's Kaleidoscope Discovery Center rolled out their latest set of classes recently in its ongoing mission to provide science, technology, engineering, and math to kids of middle school and high school age. Two early favorites are roller coaster design and Minecraft modding, both of which are taught by students at Missouri S&T. Martina Bauer is one of the organization's founding directors. She said these classes, as well as the others offered by the center, are there to supplement the schools that already have their hands full meeting educational requirements. The spring semester has already begun, but registration is now open for the B term. If interested, more info is available on their website, kaleidoscope.org. The Rolla Area Chamber of Commerce presented the Celebration of Nations Committee with its annual Achievement Award during an awards banquet on January 21st. The award recognized the committee for its efforts in recruiting volunteers and for its contributions to the chamber and the Rolla community. Last September marked the 7th straight year for the multicultural event. The Rolla Rural Fire Protection District was called to a structure fire on January 17th. When they arrived at County Road 5220, this barn was fully engulfed in flames. 25 fire personnel responded. The barn and trailers were declared a total loss. The cause has yet to be determined. Officers from multiple law agencies served a search warrant at the 1800 block of Phillips in Lebanon on January 15th. And what they found left 2 people behind bars. 25 grams of crystal meth, 3 grams of heroin, and 25 grams of high-grade marijuana led to the arrest of Casey Williams and Robert Allen. Both suspects have been charged. Organizers have announced big changes to the annual Old Time Music Ozark Heritage Festival held each summer in West Plains. The festival will not be an all-day affair this year, beginning rather at 3 p.m. during the first Friday and Saturday in June. Headliners will perform outdoors on the east lawn of the Civic Center, and a food court will be established to centralize all food concessions. These changes come at the suggestion of past attendees. Martin Luther King Day was January 16th. Fort Leonard Wood celebrated 9 days later with a banquet at the Pershing Community Center. As part of the festivities, published author and former military chaplain Dr. William Boone Sr. spoke, and the crowd was treated to an interpretive dance performance.
And I came out white as snow. Wow! Yes, sir. Come on, Titus.
That's all for now. I'm Matt Wacker. Thanks for watching. The weekly recap is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Price Chopper, cooking from scratch; Bayard Dodge of West Plains; ETC Bridal of Lebanon; Beck Motors of Owensville; Parker Custom Arms of Rolla; The Travers Automotive Group; Ted's Barbershop of Lebanon; Tailor Your Insurance; and Chin's Super Buffet.